Aboye, Aboshishe, Ekuogun, Ochosi. May all the divinities support us and may we avoid contention with the Iyami. Obato, Obato, Obato. I am Latona Ifabileke, Prince of Oshobo. This week, right? Let's start with Obatala, right? Obatala asks us to be patient, right, in the pursuit of wealth. So when we say that, we discuss it, and it's said in a way that we think it's just talking about those monetary things. But what is the true wealth? Is your spiritual prowess? Is it the things you accomplish? Is it the places you go? Right? What is it? What is the true wealth? Right? It can vary for a lot of us. Being in the right place at the right time, having the right experiences. Gaining the experience, gaining knowledge, gaining understanding, right? Dealing with one's ancestors, dealing with people in the community. All these things go to support our spiritual prowess. It goes to support our intellect. It goes to support our home life, right? So all those things are connected. Obatala asks us to utilize patience, right, in the pursuit of those things. Once we learn it in one place, right, we can take it to another. That requires strength, discipline, integrity, right? So we learn certain behaviors, right? We learn how to care for ourselves at home, and then we can take those things we learn to school, right? That's one of the first places we take them, right? The lessons we learn at home, right? How to eat, how to talk, how to do these things, right? We learn at home, but we take it to somewhere else. Obatala asks us to remember the patience that we've learned in other aspects of our life and apply it to others. Right? Sometimes the wealth that we spread around is the things that we've learned about our character, right? Our attributes, our decision making, right? Our etiquette, our knowledge, right? We can take knowledge from one place to another. Usa says that when we do this, we will create blessings in that place. And ask us to be disciplined in doing that. So when we move from one place to another, right, be patient and disciplined. It tells us, right, in Otura Elefun, right, or Otura on the right and Ofun on the left, Otura Elefun, Ifa says, the pure white Otura. He cast Ifa for Olokun Alanlatula, Olokun who achieves success upon success, who will be doing everything with ease and competence. He was advised to offer a boy complied. Ifa, please come to my rescue. Come and help me accomplish my own. You are the Olokun who achieves success upon success, who helps one man with one's life. Ashe. White, right? That elevated energy, high vibrational, right? What energies love the color white, right? Obatala is one, right? That goes without saying. Ifa, right? Aj, Egbe, right? There are certain energies that love white. The one that we have in mind, right, for the most is Aj, right? Aj like white. It's talking about Olokun, but it's not in the way that we normally would think about Olokun. And this essence, right, in Otura Elefun is It's really talking about Ifa and Orumila, right? We say Ifa Olokun Alanlatula, right? It's the one who changes things from bad to good. So in Otura Elefun, it gives us another way to see, right? Another way to see the use of this term, Olokun Alanlatula. So in this essence, Olokun is the one who changes things from good to bad, right? It changes you from, that's the deity we use for wealth, right? We perpetuate for wealth. But it changes us from not having to having. From not having to having, right? To not having money to having money. We perpetuate IJ. Right? So we can take that same sentiment with Olokun Alanlatula, right? Alanlatula is the Redeemer. It's like a double positive instead of a double negative. Olokun Alanlatula is talking about Ifa. It tells us later in the verse, right, doing things upon success upon success. Sometimes it's about being at the right place at the right time with the right energy, with the right attitude. Ifa tells us that this is the thing that we must take from place to place. This is the attribute, right, the requirement, the spiritual gift, if you will, right, to be able to move joy and happiness from one place to another. It's easy to spread misery. Sometimes misery loves company. Right? To be in an elevated space, right? In your own mind, in your own heart. To be in an elevated space, right? And be able to send energy from one place to another. Joy, happiness, contentment, peace. From one place to another, that's the flex. Not everybody can do that. Some people may be happy over here, but they're negative when they get over here. Some people may be negative over there, and then they be happy when they get over there, right? So we can see that there's something that changes their energy. They're not in control. I want to be in control of myself and my energy. This is that elevated nature, right? Being able to redeem oneself based on whatever situation that you're in. Being able to change the circumstance or their view, their perspective, right? The elevated position that you may have. Being able to see clearly the situation. Allows us, even in challenging circumstances, to feel joy. This Odu Ifa, Otura Elefun, tells us that we can manifest whatever we wish. But we have to do it from an elevated position. What is the highest position? Love. Expressing love, sharing love, feeling love. Right? Because you have to be able to feel it before you can express it. We can see, right, by this verse is that there is a change that is required. They're asking Olokun, right, the one who changes things from bad to good, right, to help them to accomplish certain things on their own for themselves, right? It takes sometimes being at the right time at the right place. Sometimes we don't see the decision until it's time. We don't see the circumstance until it's time. We don't realize. But when we do, let us move from one place to another with ease and competence. Let us move from certain situations into joy and abundance, into happiness. I'm not saying, hey, you know, I'm a Cancer, so I think it's all good with everything all the time, right? So if you dealing with me, that's what you're gonna get, right? Joy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, happy. You know better. You should be happy. That's how it is over here. the thing is that we follow what Ifa says, right? That we need to be in a certain type of energy in order to create. We need to be in a certain energy in order to create, right? People calling me. We have to be in a certain energy to create, right? So let us always be in love. Let us always be in that energy so no matter where we go and what we do, we create. It helps us to make this change with confidence and ease. That's how we accomplish our own, right? It doesn't say anything about any oppositional energy. It doesn't say anything about witchcraft and sorcery, right? It doesn't say anything about those Ajo Gun EB that are associated with the blessing. It don't say that. Good will always overcome evil. The positive will always overcome the negative. The light will always shine even in the dark. Let us make the change. Let us redeem ourselves, right? Let us do things differently. Let us utilize the knowledge and experience, the physical prowess, the spiritual prowess, our intellect, our heart, in the best way possible, right? In the purest energy possible, in the lightest energy possible. If I echoes what Obatala says and says that if we continue with divine timing, if we work on things when we're supposed to, if we accomplish those tasks, right, using patience and strong character, acting when we're supposed to, persevering, right, not giving up even though it may look challenging. This is the test for the blessing. If I said that we will produce something, we will give birth to something, we will give life to something that has never been done before, right? Because if you think about it, right, who's been on your path before? Just you. Every day you have the opportunity to create, right? This is where the Odu Ifa is putting us in that energy. So we're able to create. We're able to redeem ourselves. This Ifa asks that we wear white to remind us to embody love and these high vibrational energies. Our ancestors support. Obatala supports. Ifa supports. Our prosperity and abundance supports this. This Odu Ifa says as a added bonus, right, we will begin to enjoy peace. Ashe. Don't let nobody stop your shine. No one has a control over how you feel, just you. May you create from a place of love. I am Latona Ifa Bilekio Bimi. You can find us at 2028 Woodland Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, Suite B2, B1, B2, and B3. Join us on Patreon if you want to learn more about your destiny at EY Iyadudu World Academy. Follow us on YouTube at EY at Ile Idingbe. Shop with us on Etsy at Iyadudu Botanica.